Everyone, I'm very sorry for all the confusion. But, Reverend, if you will please continue.
Oh, yes, and I do apologize. I do apologize for mixing things up again.
Oh, it's an honest mistake. After all, Dixie wore black to my wedding. And it was your first time officiating anything. Oh, but you're doing just fine. Black to my wedding, but we're quite to her funeral. Dear house is off. Not mourning anymore. Please.
You look great. You look good. Well, thank you. And, you know, I really have been practicing. And, in fact, before we begin, I have all these little notes and everything. And well, I composed a beautiful poem. So, a hymn. Poem. As I walk through the valley of roses which are red, violets so blue, apparently someone's dead. Who knew? Sorry, Bill. I'll begin. Unless, of course, there is anyone who'd like to get married first. It's just a shame. There are so many beautiful things I could say.
I, of all people, appreciate your kind words of bringing two people together. But I really do think that we are here to honor my mother, cherish her memory.
Yes, of course, I do apologize. We have come together today to remember before God the life of Mama. Oh, of course, Dixie, the life of Dixie. Oh no. How did she pass on?
It was a tragic wardrobe malfunction.
What?
Well, she was trying on her wedding corset, and as she cinched it and it got tighter, she sucked it in and it started turning blue and not pretty and well, you can guess the rest.
And so we are here to bless her. And on her ashes, and to commend her to God's keeping. We come together in hope that we may rise to life eternal. In your mercy, turn the darkness of death to the dawn of new life, and the sorrow of parting to the joy of heaven. No, that's not half bad. I might be better than this than I thought. Now, if you will please you're already seated. All right. Now, if you will listen to a favorite hymn of mine sung by. Who are you? And the prettiest one, too. Amen.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
The prettiest, oh please. I just can't stand it, It's bad enough being buried up here with the northerners. Oh my goodness, it was the only way I could stay close to my baby. A southern woman being married in the north, if death isn't bad enough. Well, that is my favorite song. But let's be honest, all my ladies are the prettiest. All the southern ladies, and I can see which ones those are. They're the ones properly wearing hats in a house of worship. The northerners don't know what they're doing. Although some of them think they are queens, I can see.
That's absurd. Of course I'm the queen.
I do appreciate some of these women properly mourning. I do thank you for that, Auntie. Younger sister. My goodness. Why? Everyone knows that I was the prettiest. I was quite a looker in my day. I realized death is not the best way to prove that. But this tradition of putting sheets over mirrors in order to hide my reflection, well, I like my reflection. I will not get caught in it. I think that is a silly tradition, smidration. one gentleman. Oh, where is he? Mr. Beauregard. Oh my goodness, he used to send me souvenir whistles. Every time I found one, he would just send them my way. He said it reminded him of Whistling Dixie. Is he here? Jethro, are you here? Well, at least my husband Earl made it. Earl, you don't look that upset. You just look a little drunk. Oh, at least he remembered to wear the armband that somebody got halfway on his arm. Do you know he only has to wear that for 2 to 3 months of mourning? My goodness, I would have to wear black for 2 years and a day. It isn't my most living color. Let's see what they have to say about me.
Bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
Thank you.
She does look like a giant flower, but she sings beautiful.
And now I'd like to invite those who love Dixie to share their thoughts and their memories. Aunt Savannah, would you like to say a few words for Mom? Thank you very much.
Of course, I'd love to talk about my dear older sister.
She went, now get off with the older.
Hello, y'all. Hi. It came as a great shock to me when I found out of my dear sister Dixie's passing. Of course, when I found out it was from trying to put on her wedding corset, I wasn't so surprised anymore.
It was a simple mistake.
I remember Dixie's wedding. Now, mind you, I was much younger then. But I remember it was glorious from the start.
It was a beautiful day.
My mom and dad said that even though we had to plan it real quick like, we should spare no expense. The house was full of beautiful flowers.
It was beautiful.
And yards of ribbon. And even though everybody kept walking around talking about it being a shotgun wedding.
Shotgun wedding. We don't have to mention that, Savannah. You know, we did live in the South. There was hunting
Don't
season.
recall there being a whole lot of guns around.
Daddy, did you say a shotgun wedding?
Oh, just hush up, boy.
I do remember that
It's a good thing he can't do math.
Dixie was radiant. I mean, she was just glowing.
I was always beautiful, Savannah.
Of course, she must have been real nervous, because she spent the whole morning just throwing up.
A lot of brides do that.
You know, I would have been nervous too if I had to marry Earl. But
I'll give you that one.
anyway, Dixie looked beautiful the whole day. I mean, from the start, right up until dinner.
I remember this, Bob. This is not good.
Then she started wiggling around, and that glow she had started turning kind of blue.
I think you said enough.
I remember asking her if there was something wrong and if there was anything I could do to help. And she pulled me into the kitchen and she said, "You've got to help me untie these corset strings."
Now I thought it was funny.
As I said before, I was much younger and
We've got that.
so delicate. But with some effort, we managed to make her a little more comfortable.
Let's be honest, they don't make corsets for people that really need them.
We made her less blue. Oh, if she thought that corset